The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
Corey Kluber gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you, as starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And I look down at shortstop and I see Francisco Lindor, and I wonder, man, those little white pearls he's got, he loves his teeth. He actually talked about being a dentist. That's why his hands are so good. Nobody's going to bounce up and hit his teeth. He's going to catch everything.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor scoops it up, throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Center fielder number 6, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Lifetime against Corey Kluber, 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
The pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Garrett Richards will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well. All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Leading off with a Tribe, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here's Michael Brantley, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line fouled off to the left and over the Indians' dugout. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses, ball one. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Runners on the move for second. Grounder down the line at third, and that's through for a hit. Lindor rounds the corner and is headed home, and not in time as the run scores.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in. He still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Here's Steve Pearce now. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, two down.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His past history with Richards. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
0-1 pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Nope. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 1, the Jays nothing. Stepping into the box, Joe Carter. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Joe Carter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Swing and a liner. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Standing in, Jose Abreu. Lifetime against Corey Kluber, 12 hits in 36 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. And a fastball is in there for strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Comes set and the 0-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Another full count pitch home. On the ground up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Back to first, and Chisenhall is retired as well. It's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. His past history with Richards. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-0 now. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the 3-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And coming up, the switch hitting backstop, Jared Saltalamacchia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Nice job of fighting that ball off right there. 2 strikes on you. He throws a breaking ball down the way, and you just put enough on it to stay alive.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber, a 3 for 12 line. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this is fouled at the plate. Bautista waits on the 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Hernan Perez.
Digging in, Hernan Perez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. On to first with his Pierce, and that'll be the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now, Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Swing and a liner. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a flare hit toward right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Richards gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Edwin Encarnacion now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the belt, the pitch. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now another 2-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for the Tribe, but they're on top 1-0. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's another 1-2. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Hit hard but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. In now, Adam Jones. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in there.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Runner at second here with one man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that one right down Main Street. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Carter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit out towards second. Wow, look at Kipnis. Hats off to that one. Oh, but he beats it out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then the feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he'll get in there safely.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Steve Pierce. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Carter on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Naquin. He drew a walk his first time up. Richard steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. In now, Stephen Vogt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Stephen Vogt.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Ball 2 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Naquin is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Stepping up now, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. One run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. That's wide, 2-0. And that's over, 2-1. Bautista waits on the 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swinging a soft liner. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll lead things off as we begin the home
Right
5th.
fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. As the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. chopped foul over towards the dugout. Outside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, catcher, Sherrod Saltalamacchia.
The catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia, is in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Segura is there for it, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Gene Segura standing in. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
And all of a sudden, it's pouring right now. It's the hardest I've seen it all night. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a few more errant throws than usual if this continues.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball one.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch out, nothing doing. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 20, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Towards second. To second for 1. On to Pierce at first, but too late to get them both.
Now batting, left fielder Joe Carter.
Digging in once again, Joe Carter. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. On to first with his Pierce, and that'll be the inning. Blue Jays held in check, still tied 1 apiece. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Francisco Lindor.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. But I think you got to sit fastball there.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Michael Brantley waits on deck. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
No respect. They know you're struggling, so they came right at you with the fastball 3-2, and you got the base hit. That's got to make you feel pretty good.
Here's Michael Brantley, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes ball one. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air, so quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. This is line to left. Carter is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's Steve Pearce now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Richards comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Carter. And that retires the side. Indians leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Joe Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Joe Smith.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. try again, 1-2. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Full count, here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chisenhall giving chase. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Riding in once again, Jose Abreu. Lifetime against this particular arm. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Boy, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Carter coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball served into center field, and it's going to work out. A base hit. In to score, the runner from third. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Man, to come up late in the game and get 2 runs driven in to put you ahead in a game that was tied, that is beautiful. Now it's up to the pitcher.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Jared Saltalamacchia. And this one's in the dirt. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
From the stretch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at. And if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Fouled back. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another payoff pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cleveland's out in front, 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jose Bautista.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The 3-2 one more time, and a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow.
14,
You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Striding in, Gene Segura. Last time through was a base hit. from the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chisenhall ranging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here, to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Stepping up now, Adam Jones. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Here's the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone.
Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And the runner's coming home. And that lead disappears with it, as this is now a 3-3 ball game. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So coming to the plate, Joe Carter. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And ball four now, as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Leonis Martin will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 13, Leonis Martin.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Brian Shaw trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Brian Shaw.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays lead it 4-3. Rajay Davis will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 11.
Leonis Martin will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Leonis Martin.
Nate Jones is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jones.
So digging in now, Michael Brantley. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Michael Brantley.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Perez is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. He just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he's going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Vogt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Popped him up over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And there's the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Rajay Davis now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Slider up that he gets a call on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Raisel Iglesias enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
26, Raisel Iglesias.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jason Kipnis.
Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One-0 now to Chisenhall. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want a walker, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this you can call on to shut the door for you.